And I'm ready. I am here. Mm-hmm. Rhythm. Wanna talk about it. The rhythm of love. And good evening. I'm Casey Lloyd. I'm your host, your master cook, your confidant, your navigator through this thing we call food love. Well, I hope you're ready because tonight I'm going to be doing a little something special for the one I love. I'm going to tell you a secret. I hope he's not listening. It's special in a lot of ways because it's his favorite dish, but I've stepped it up and I've made this ready for 2025. This dish is keto. Don't tell him. Anyhow, we're going to be talking also tonight about our relationships. All of them. Some of them, one of them. However, the topic tonight in our relationship dynamic is going to be how to love your partner the right way. Now, y'all can take it like you want to, but I'm going to break it down to you to the smallest decibel because you may be surprised. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn over this side. I'm going to show you some of the ingredients or all of the ingredients to this wonderful smothered chicken gizzard dish that's going to be keto. Well, see, I'm going to tell you like this. Chicken gizzards are keto themselves. The meat itself is keto. It's something that you can eat, but you don't want to eat all the time, okay? But if you want to go there, I'm going to show you how to take it all the way. All right, so let's get on. Oh, before I do that, let me. This is what y'all can look forward to from my mixologist. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. See, I couldn't wait. I had to taste it. I had to get a little taste. Good stuff. Y'all are gonna love it. Anyhow, let me get some of that. Mm, 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 mm. Anyhow, okay, this is gonna go great with the chicken gizzards. Let me kind of mosey on over here to the ponderosa. And as you can see, I've already begun the journey. I've begun. I've begun the journey because I don't want to make y'all have to wait all night for these here chicken gizzards. And I wanted to make sure I could tell you exactly how long this yummy would take. So, Deborah's here. Hey there, Miss Huckabee. How are you? I missed you. Yes, I did. But I hope you had a good time over the holiday. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, yeah. And it is a new year. And we're going to be doing it up right. We're going to get everybody where they need to be, where they want to be, wherever your dreams are. We're going to try to make them come true. I'm going to put that in the cosmos. Yes, I am. We're going to own it for you and for me. Now, let me just put you in here. Okie dokie now. So let me get over here. I am going to first, I'll be checking on the chicken gizzards that I got in this pot. Okay, and then I'm going to show y'all. Just a simple recipe. Okay, I'm telling you, it used to be very inexpensive. It's still not that expensive and very good and yummy. Vovo to love, my friend. How are you? I knew you'd be here. That's why I waited for y'all. You know what? Do y'all want me to change the time of this to 6:30? Because that seems to be the prime hour. Works for me. Hey, y'all drive this train. Okay, so let me. Oh yeah, doing this thing. All right. So I don't have a whole lot of these left. I'm just going to show you I'm going to show you how to prepare them and to get them to the point of cooking. And then we're going to have a little talk. So the thing about this is, we're going to look at the ingredients. All right, so this is what I have left of my chicken gizzards. Because see, the thing about it is, I clean them thoroughly. A lot of times you'll get chicken gizzards and they'll have hearts in them. And some people eat the hearts. I don't do that. I want the gizzards. I want the gizzards alone. And for those of you who don't know what gizzards are, they come from the chicken. They are, from what I understand, a part of the esophagus of the chicken. And they say this because chicken don't have teeth. This is where their food is crushed up, kind of in their throat. So these little bites, these little giblets that come inside whole chickens and all kinds of poultry, very delectable things. You know, we have been quite creative over the years. And this is a comfort food that I have found. Oh, my nose is itching. I have found that not only has been delicious in the African American community, in the Asian community, in the Italian community, in the Caucasian community. Hey, everybody at some point has done this thing their own way. And of course, here I am doing it mine. So this is probably about a half a pound of chicken gizzards. Chicken gizzards usually come together whole like that. But I like to cut mine. I clean them. I cut them up. I rinse them thoroughly. I can do it in some vinegar or in like just a salt bath. Okay. And what I do after that, you know me. I'm going to put some Adolph's meat tenderize on it. So that is what we did. My beautiful assistant cut these up. She put made Adolph's meat tenderize on them after cleaning them. They sat in my refrigerator marinating for maybe about 30 minutes. It wasn't a whole lot. I do this because nowadays you never know what the quality of the meats, the vegetables, all those things are going to be. I'm not trying to deal with something that is not tenderlicious. Oh, wonderful. Hey, Benjamin. Hey there. How are you? Red fruit come. There you go. And you came for the music. You know what? You're going to have to petition. Who do you petition to get a radio station? Okay, because you're going to have to tell them I need a radio station. I'm just going to be the radio. Because you're a glutton for punishment. You want to hear me sing all the time. Anyway, so we have this because this is just going to be an example. All right. Now, like I said, I did this because this is one of my husband has a Southern background. That's just the way it is. Anything that's that Southern, down home, and possibly not the healthiest thing for his life, he all in. So I've had to adapt. You know, that's what you do. So I have these. You know, butter is going to make all things better. I won't be using 2 of these for this, but I had 3 pounds of these. And for 3 pounds of these, I use 1.5 sticks of butter, which they're in here. I have my Trinity girls, my red onion, red pepper, celery. Yeah, I've been batting 1,000 with the celery. So I'm going to take advantage of it when I can. I have some rosemary. I have her cousin, some thyme. And I have a little basil in the little cup over there. You know my little basil I have. But I have 2 sprigs of the thyme and 1 sprig of the rosemary. In the 3 pounds, I doubled all of these things here. So I just left a little so we could do the demonstration for you guys. You don't have to cut it perfect. It can be cut a rough cut. This is right here. Get off of there, y'all. If you can see, this is a rough cut. That means ain't got to be beautiful. It's seasoning. Okay? Remember that. So, like a relationship, sometimes you can have a rough cut, but the end result needs to be smooth. As far as loving your partner the right way, I don't know what you guys think about that. What I mean by this is this. Okay, we know as individuals, we know how we want to be loved. And a lot of times, we don't take the time, like these chicken gizzards, hey, to get it tender, to get them succulent, to have that flavor. You got to slow it down. You got to understand the dynamic of that meat and what that meat is going to need in order to give you the results you want. Same thing when you are giving love. A lot of us understand the dynamic of love as if I give it to you the way I like it, you should be all right. Like, for instance, somebody may give you some flowers. They say, oh, well, all the women want flowers and they all want candy and stuff. I'm not that kind of chick. Okay. I will accept it from you because I know it has been given in good faith and you're giving it from the heart and you think you're doing something. You think you're doing something. But I am doing you a disservice if I don't say to you, hey, I love, love, love what you did. I want you to know these are the things that really matter to me. So the next time, if you want to love me, that the way that it's going to be relevant, and I need for you to understand the word relevance in loving someone. You can love somebody all day long. You can love somebody and all you want to do is sit and look at them all day. But if what you give to them is not relevant to the person, you might as well not be doing nothing. And who wants to waste your time? You can't get into your feelings because somebody doesn't want to accept things the way you want to give it. Because when you are giving something the way you want to give it and you don't hear that person, especially when they express it to you, and you don't try to pivot and give it to them the way that, hey, may not be comfortable for you. Hey, may be a little bit inconvenient for you. Hey, may make you have to step outside of that box you in. But that's what love is about. When you have a child, your whole dynamic changes. You understand that this is a choice. You have to be intentional and you're going to have to feel some pain. And I don't mean you have to hurt or whatever, but it may be discomfort because you're going to have to change your life in a way that is going to fortify that child. A relationship with someone is the same dynamic. Because I'm not your twin, I come from a different background. We have been grown differently. The things that are important to me may not be important to you. I still love you. And I will do all I can, even if it hurts, to give you what you want to make you feel the love I have for you. If I'm not doing that, oh, baby, I'm not doing my job. And you need to do the same thing. So you just can't hand me a sandwich and tell me you done ate. I don't want a sandwich. I want a salad. And if you love me, guess what you'll do? You'll give me that salad. And that's the bottom line. So that's what I'm talking about, loving your partner the right way. Because that doesn't mean just giving them everything you think you got in you the way you want. You may have to learn how to re-love. Now, on the flip side, your partner is responsible for giving clarity to you as to what and what not matters. Because you may have a partner that's spending all his money on you and working 2-3 jobs trying to do this, that, and all you really want is for that partner to come in and just give you that look. Let you know, hey, you look cool today. Or let me just hug you. Or maybe you just need a massage. Or maybe in my case, because you know I am the OCD person, obviously clean diva, pick up the lint on the floor that I'm just too tired to do before I do it. I'm in love with you. And you ain't spent a dime. How easy is that? But if you don't know, you don't give that information to the other party. Hey, we are not Miss Cleo's here. Can't read minds. Stop worrying about stepping on people's feelings for the immediate and worry about the long term. When you keep the same patterns going over and over again, once you set up a pattern, it is so hard to break. That's when you're hurting the feelings. And I'm going to tell you, if your mate can't understand you being honest about what you need from them, and in turn, you asking them, hey, what do you need from me? I'm going to do this. If each of you are working in that dynamic, I want to help you. I want to make you feel good. You want to make me feel good. If that objective is always constantly going and it is a constant dynamic, it don't end. You don't get a list and okay, that's the end of the list. It ain't finite. It may change. That's why you got to communicate, whether you like it or not. You got people that just don't want to talk. You don't hide from emotions. Emotions fester in your body and they manifest themselves in a positive or a negative way. You choose the dynamic, you drive the train. Let me get over here, finish showing y'all these ingredients. So as I said, I have my basil. Need that. I have this chicken broth here. Reduced sodium. I got a big old thing here. This thing is 48 ounces. In that 3 pounds, I use half of this. So I use 24 ounces of liquid. I want to cover this because we are cooking these until they are melting your mouth. So I did use that. I won't use that much in the demonstration. I have parsley. I have some paprika that I'm going to add towards the end for the smokiness, not for the color. Of course, you know I'm going to hit it with that capsaicin. I'm going to do that. You don't have to do that. Okay, because see, me personally, I'm only doing that because I like the anti-inflammatory dynamic. People in my house like fire. Okay, I'm going to hit it up with some hot sauce, mine. Okay, hey, black pepper. As I said in the beginning, for the dry brine, I had the meat tenderizer ADOS, which includes some salt. So you have to be mindful, but the rest of my ingredients don't have it. I have garlic powder. I have black pepper. I have onion powder. I have my sazon, because that's just like my right hand. And in my left hand, I got, you know, my Casey's blessing, any all-purpose seasoning. Make sure you look at the salt content or lack thereof. You can use that, okay, until you can use this. And I have my Lowry's, which is low sodium, because that is a mainstay in most African American kitchens and a lot of kitchens. Because honey, it's a lot of don't get it twisted. It comes in all shades. People use it different ways. Okay, and of course I have a little bit of iodized salt in case I need it. But I will taste my broth or gravy or my smothering dynamic, and then I'll decide. It's up to you. Okay, just like telling somebody how you want to be loved is up to you. Now you say to me, okay, Casey, you coming at us kind of rough. Okay, you know everybody's not going to go there. Some people don't want to hurt their feelings. How many gifts have I gotten that I really, really don't care about? I'm going to put it somewhere. Probably don't even know where it is. Pull it out so he can see or she can see or they can see. I'm using it. Yes, I am. Because you gave it. Let me tell you something. I live in the life of I keep everything. I will use everything that everybody has ever given me in life. I will find a way for it. Do I like everything? We'll put it this way: it does everything someone has given me physically. Would I buy that for me? Heck no. But will I not waste their money if they do it in a surprise? But if you give me choices, I'm going to say, please don't buy nothing for me. Because I'm not, like I said, my love language basically is you can see the same things I see. If you see I'm weary, if you see I'm tired, if you see I'm different, you know, and maybe you just need to say, hey, is everything okay? And actually mean it. Not that, hey, how you doing? And then somebody says to you what is really bothering them, and then you recoiling. You don't want that from a relationship. There has to be something genuine about that. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a dynamic with your mate, and I'm telling you, you can start, because just like I said last time, when you meet somebody, it's all about the lust. I don't care what you say. It is a physical attraction, end of story. Even via the internet, it's a physical attraction. You're exchanging these pictures. You could be getting somebody's picture you don't even know. You're looking at them, and along with what you're looking at, they're typing what you want to hear. They could be doing anything, okay? But you are drawn in by that. This is why a lot of the important things that you want in a relationship is never discussed. And these people come together, they're like, I don't really like you. You're not like you were 2 years on this computer. And now this is the way that people relate to each other. So we have to ask the hard questions, but you can't ask them unless you know what question you want to ask. Do each of you, and I'm going to ask you, how many of you are point positive sure about what is going to fill that love cup for you? What fills it for you? Looking at yourself honestly, what does it for you? Forget about, oh, he's so good looking, she's so good looking. Forget that. If you had to put a mask on your face or blindfold on your face, you could not see this person. All you have is maybe you can hear them. Okay, hear them talking to you or whatever. So there's no looks or anything involved. Okay, or you had to just read their dossier. What do you really want? Can you write down on the list what you want from somebody? Truly, that you can live with the rest of your ever-loving life. Can any of you, I want you to comment. I'm going to give you a minute. I want you to think about it. You can show me in the form of hearts. Do any of you really know, are any of you in tune with what you require? I'm going to wait a minute. I'm going to go over here. So, I'm going to be, oh, you know what? There you go. Okay, so before we came on the show, right, my daughter said, I smell something burning. See, that's what I tell you about this stove top. You will never know because it never really gets hot unless it attaches. So I had this pot on this eye over here on a 6. Right, and I moved it over because I wanted you guys to be able to see closer, and because I sat this pot there, it didn't disconnect. So that this pot was heating up all this time, so it's nice and hot. No burning, though. That's the loveliness of this stove, and that's why I bought it. Thank you, stove. Okay, so I'm gonna sit it here and let it cool down a minute. Don't worry, I have a rack inside there. Because I said I'm going to do that demonstration in there. I'm going to take me a little taste of this here. Oh, baby. I'm going to tell you, I would not be safe in this place with this mixologist around me if I drank alcohol. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Lois, my love, how are you? I was telling everybody about loving your partner the right way. I just got on my soapbox. You know how I am, Lois. But anyway, it's not what you think. It's about loving somebody the way they want to be loved, but that has to be communicated to your partner. If you don't, closed mouth don't get fed, baby. That's where it is. Okay, so let me get over here again. And this is hot. Yeah, this is hot. So let me get my hand. I'm going to put this over here and let it cool off for a minute. But what I'm going to do while I do that, I'm going to season. I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to season these few little chicken gizzards I have as my example. Okay? So give me a moment. Let me get, and I'm not even, usually I'm going to get a piece of foil. Yes, I am, because I'm trying to be clean. And I live for the cleanness. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So for those of you that just got to hear me crack and sing, I'm going to tell you like this. I said the dynamics of this show was about loving your partner the right way. Let me get this on here. So I'm going to give you a little bit of this. Okay. Is it the way you love me, baby? Yeah, you got to think about that. Hey, is it the way you love me? It ain't about that you do love me. Is it the way you love? Oh, yeah. Me, baby. Oh, yeah. You got to think about that. Let me go over here and I'm going to season my gizzards. And I was telling them, Lois, gizzards are keto. And the way I'm going to make this gravy is going to take it to the top. So for all of us that are trying to do the right thing, but still want that flavor and want that down home Southern thing, I'm going to give you all. I'm going to give you the best that I got. Yeah, baby. Okay, so let me get this in here. All righty, so I'm going to just do a little teeny tiny bit here. Let me season this up. And it's not hard. Put them out here. Just like that. Let me get this in the trash. Okay, and I am going to take my jewelry off because I've been told that I need to take and I always take my jewelry off because you know what? I like my jewelry. Some of the jewelry I've had since the beginning of time. I love it. I take care of it. And I just like to, listen, like I told you about these rings here. This ain't no $24,000 ring, but this is $24 million to me. It will never change. I will never upgrade. I will never do anything. Just like I ain't changing my husband. I ain't changing these rings. Okay? Because this here came from the heart. So it'll always be. When I am an egg, it will be on the whites of my yolk as I go into the skillet to become nourishment for the next guy. Okay, so yeah. Anyhow, let me take this. I'm going to do like that. Spread it out. I'm going to hit it first with the Casey's Blessing. I don't have to do a whole lot with these because I can count there's maybe 20 of them. Now I'm going to hit it with my Lowry's. Remember, these things are low sodium or no sodium. I'm going to hit it with my onion powder. So I'm doing each one of these, and the onion powder, I keep forgetting to take the paper off, so I got to hit it. So I'm going to do, and like I said, pretend these are the 3 pounds. Each one of those seasonings, with the exception of the Casey's Blessing, is a teaspoonful. Why so much? Because we are working with a dynamic of a lot of liquid. And the liquid will take away our flavor. So we want it to be infused. That's why. So, where was I? Did I get garlic? I don't remember. Well, they ain't going to kill me if I put a little bit more. So I'm going to put a little bit more in there just in case. I'm going to hit it with my companion, my right-hand companion, which is that Sazon. Because it just brings up the flavor. I'm going to hit it with that black pepper. Oh, baby. Yes, I am. See, look at that. And guess what? When you know what you want, and has anybody said to me, I'm waiting for y'all to tell me, because I'm interested to know. Or if you don't know, maybe you should step back, roll it back, and think about what you want. See, we always trying to pursue stuff. We trying to be quick and expeditious. We always say, I can't ever find that person. You're going to find them, right? Find that person. Or it's just like, I want a Mercedes, and you don't know how to drive. You can't put the cart before the horse. You got to know what you want. And you got to not be, if you're afraid in the beginning of a relationship to express yourself, what you think going to happen when you get with this person? We got to start thinking with that big, beautiful brain of ours. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne on here, just a little, for that capsaicin. Then I'll put, black pepper. I got everything. So I don't even have to do what I normally do, flip it over, because there's so little of these and so much seasoning. So I'm going to do a little dance, make a little love. I'm going to shake it up tonight. Yes, I am. Just like that. Okay, and it's in a nice little container, just like that. And let me get this in here. Get the top on here. Yes, because I ain't trying to rush perfection. You know what? Because I'm going to tell you. And see, these are the things. I'm not going to, you're looking at me, you're looking at somebody with a 40-some-odd year relationship. I am, like I said, 26. So you do the math. I've been with this person almost as long as I've been me. Now, you need to know, when I was that young, did I have this kind of dynamic of wisdom? Did I understand a lot of the things that I'm sitting here telling you? Why am I saying this to you? What makes me the expert? You know what makes me the expert is I done lived through a lot of this stuff, and I'm still standing. My husband and I have lived through all of these dynamics, and we are still standing. We are not a perfect specimen. We are perfect for one another, and we're still standing. And if that's what you want, you will have to go through these ebbs and flows. You will have to be able to understand these dynamics. And I'm going to tell you, if you listen to those who have been there, it's going to change the way you approach it. If you do it the right way from the beginning, you won't have to have some of the upheavals or the decisions that may destroy something that you want to have forever, ever. This is just like going to school. This is something that is ongoing. Don't let nobody fool you and think, oh, you're going to hear songs all the time and it's perfect, because you're two separate individuals. But if it matters enough to you, you will weather the storm. I'm trying to prevent you from having to do some of the zigzags. And it's not a perfect dynamic, but I'm going to tell you from what I know. Okay, I'm going to be standing here now with that man, okay, had I not had the fortitude together to weather these storms. I've seen people lay by the wayside, a whole lot of them, okay? And we are continuing having to work on everything that we have in order to keep it. If you want it, I'm telling you, fix yourself first if you're not ready. Go into this with the honest determination to tell people what you need from them. Stop making them guess and then getting mad because they can't figure it out. And then I'm not dealing with you because you're told to withdrawn. He was withdrawn in the very beginning. You just ain't bothered to figure out because you was so busy looking at how cute he is or her. Okay. Or letting all this stuff in the wrong dynamic take over instead of looking at this for what it is, okay? And giving to them or that person what you should give to them, which is the truth, and they should do the same for you. There should never be any surprises. You ain't gonna never find out everything about somebody, but foundational pieces need to be there. You need to have these conversations, and if you think these conversations are gonna run somebody away, run, Forrest, run! I'm just saying. So, let me get my pan back in here. He said this lady is crazy. And I sure am. I'm crazy enough to stand up here in front of you and try to keep you from having to deal with some of the stuff and heartache that you may encounter if you go into somewhere blind. I'm not going to stick you in that car and you don't have no license. I'm going to give you a license to love yourself and to love somebody else. And if you don't bring what you need to the table and you don't come there correct, and each one of these talks that we having, I hope you're taking some notes if you need them, because it's a dynamic of steps. And that goes into any relationship you're cultivating. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. Every relationship you have has steps and dynamics, even the ones with your family. Just because you have blood running through your veins does not dictate you have a relationship with that person. They still people. You didn't ask them to be related to you. You got to like the people that you're related to. That means you have to build a relationship with them. So these things right here are not only for man, woman, or partner. This is about relationships in general. We got to put that work in. We are too lazy and complacent and thinking that stuff is just going to happen. You got to make life happen. So let me put a little spray in here. Just like that. Because I'm not using a pot. I am going to now take these vegetables. I'm not going to put all of them in here because this is kind of shallow and it really doesn't need it. So I'm going to take some of these, but this is what I would do in the big pot. And I'll put all of them. Oh, I didn't tell you about the sage. I'm sorry. One little leaf of sage. And I'm going to put it in here. And I'm putting them in their whole because I dig them out, so I'm not going to go through cutting them. I may put all these vegetables in here because let's just see what happens. We're going to put them all in here, just like that. And I'm going to put my seasoned chicken gizzards in here, just like that. Now, just pretend this is a pot. I don't have a pot small enough, so I'm going to do this little skillet and hope that we don't overflow anything. Okay, let me get that over here. Then I'm going to take a half a stick of this butter, and this stuff is starting to melt. So let me get a half a stick of this. Let me get a knife. I will put more than that in here, but like I said, it's a little bit. I'm just trying to show y'all what to do. Okay, so let me get a little knife here. I'm telling you, it's easy as pie. Okay, so I'm gonna half a stick of this. Okay, and I'm not going to try not to touch it because it's getting a little soft. There you go. So because I'm gonna use this other half, so don't worry. I'm gonna use that. So let me get this over here. So now this is what you're looking like, y'all. I want you to see. You see how seasoned these chicken gizzards are. You see, I have them laying on the bed of the vegetables. The flavors, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more of seasoning, just a little bit more, because I'm not going to have a lot of water here. So this is going to be more of a braise than a boil because it's not that much. But I'm going to put it on real slow and intentional, so I can incorporate it with the rest of the stuff so we don't waste any food. Okay, so let me get this in here. I'm going to take my broth and I'm going to be very gentle and careful.
So we got a couple of, new person. The lone wanderer.
Can't hear you.
A new person.
How? Okay, who do we have here?
The lone wanderer's bunker.
How are you? Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you.
Yep, they made a comment. They said, when I met my husband, I told him that there are things about me that are difficult to talk about, but it's nothing criminal, just trauma. I promised to open up when I could and never judge him.
Exactly. And your husband, are you and your husband still holding strong? I want y'all to look at this, if you can see this. Okay. You see how much fluid I got in there? I just covered the top. Butter sitting up there. So now I'm going to put this on the stove. I'm not going to start at a rapid boil because this is very shallow. I'm going to bring it up to a boil, okay? I'm going to put some more seasoning on it because I do have some fluid in here. So, are you and your husband still hanging in there strong?
They said, we are tight, 14 years in June.
See, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. And your husband was for you. Because when you were honest with your husband and you said you had some drama, some trauma, whatever that was, if he wasn't for you, he would have got to step in. Okay? He gave you the time to feel secure enough with him to let him in. That is important. That's somebody that's going to ride and die with you. You see, that's somebody, no matter what the situation is, I see beyond all the pain. I see beyond all the hurt. I'm going to be there to be your anchor. I'm not going to be your happiness. I want you to heal and be happy within yourself. And then we can roll tight together. That's the way. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me turn this fire on. All righty. I'm going to put it on a 7, y'all, and I'm going to watch it because there's a big old stick of butter. Okay, so I'm going to kind of tint my top. Tinting my top means it's not going all the way on. It's going to have a little opening because I don't want it to bubble over until I'm ready to reduce the heat. Oh, I told you a fib. I said I'm going to put a little bit more seasoning on here, and I want to put some of my fresh basil in there. Honey, basil does a body good. I'm here to tell you. Okay. Put a little bit in there, and that's just a pinch here. But in my other pot with my 3 pounds, I have a teaspoonful of basil. You can never get too much. Never too much. Yes. So, I think I'm going to hit it just a little with this, and then I'm going to check the other stuff. I'm just put a little bit of Casey's Blessing in here. There you go. And I think that'll be about it for this. I'm going to let it do its little thing. But that's what you would do if you had 3 pounds or 2 pounds. Or, hey, this right here is probably enough for one person. You know what I'm saying? Very nutritious, dynamic, these chicken gizzards. And the way that it's going to have I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail picture, luscious gravy, all that is going to happen. How are you going to do a luscious gravy and it's going to be keto? Because I'm magic. That's why. No, because okay, Lois, you know what? Next time you come here, I want you to invite your husband. Okay, and y'all need to tell me your story because y'all got a good one. You still hanging in there. Thank you so much for stopping by here. I know y'all hang with me, a lot of y'all, from the morning. For those of you who are just meeting me, I have a 10 o'clock a.m. Saturday morning show called Weekend Eats, where we just vibe and we talk and we cook and, I sing and all that stuff like that. I know y'all bring your earplugs, okay? But I have some of my family in here, my Home Cooks family, my Weekend Eats family, my Ride or Die family here, my real family, and they roll with me all day long from 10 in the morning. We take us a little break, and then we come back up in here and we talk grown folks talk. Okay, that's what we do. So this is the mocktail that you're going to learn how to make to pair with this lovely dish. So let me get a little taste. Ooh, when I tell you, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. Okay, just like, hey, you get some good love. You give some good love. And everybody gonna be happy. So let me check this out. I'm gonna get this what do you call these microfiber cloths? That's what they are. I have to use microfiber cloths to wipe the glass top of this to keep it from scratching. That's a good tip too. Microfiber cloths are not expensive. They're washable, and any glass thing that you have, or if you have any delicate type countertops or whatever, use these, especially on your stainless steel. Because, honey, use a paper towel and you might as well just color that scratched up. That's a quick kitchen tip. How about that? So let me get this. Let's see. And on here, the ones that oh wow. See, this is a good thing. These are actually tender as they want to be, y'all. So they're at the point now. I'm gonna let them cook down a little bit more. I want to reduce that broth, because some of this broth is going to be used in a small roux. The roux that I'm going to make is going to be made with some keto flour and butter. Okay, that's going to keep it keto. That's going to keep it where you can eat what you want to eat. Okay, and I'm going to take it another step. So my husband, is he in there? Let me see. If he, I tell you, I got to psych his mind all the time. This is what happens when you've been with somebody 40-something years. You know them. And if he thinks it's healthy, he may not like it, even though it tastes delicious. It's a mind thing. We talked about that earlier in the day. Y'all missed out on that one. Anyhow, so I got the keto flour. I figured out with the keto flour, you can make a roux either with oil or you can make a roux with butter. Making it with butter using the keto flour, because it is a keto wheat flour, is a little grainy. If you make that roux to thicken up your stock, which that is what smothered is, you smother it kind of in a thicker gravy. So that's what I'm doing for this. You can stew them and leave it just like this, and they just as good. Okay, but I figured I'd just step it up a notch and do something different, whatever. But you put a little bit of the butter in there in a pan or whatever, and you use some of the flour. You thicken it up, brown it, and cook that flour in there. Now you can do one or two things. You put a little bit of the stock from your gizzards in there, and you can make a gravy to pour over it. I ain't doing that. I'm going to make something that is roux enough for me to incorporate into the stock that I have. And I'm making that whole doggone thing nice, delicious, savory, thick, and so delicious and good, and keto. So when I sit down, because I've been doing the right thing for since the 1st of January, I slipped a little and had a cookie, but I've been doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to try to keep doing that. I'm doing this 80-20 thing. This is not a resolution. This is for me to try to get my life right, because I need to be here so I can do all these shows. So I'm going to try to eat some of the things that I need to eat for the vast majority, which is 80%, 20% I may backslide. But if I slide, I'm going to get back up, back on that wagon, and try to do better. And that's what I want for you guys. Hey, we strive towards perfection. Anybody said we was perfect, okay? But you don't put yourself in a position of not continuing to strive to grow and moving forward, okay? Stop living in the past. Don't dwell on it. Look forward to the future and be grateful. Okay, so what's going on with you? Okay, see, this is slowly boiling. Slowly boiling. I'm going to throw this out. You don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater when you have a relationship. And like I said, I come hard at you guys because I need for you to understand. We always complain about what we can't have. We don't get what we want. Woe is me. There are things that you cannot control, but there are things that you have the dynamics to do so. So when I thought about being in love and loving someone, and it's like, I love my person to the moon and back. I do this, and this because I'm proving my love. See, I have to think about the fact because throughout my life, throughout my relationship, we have seen the lows, real low. We've seen the middles, in the middles, and we've seen the highs. And I've learned in this life and in this relationship, you're going to have a series of peaks and valleys. It ain't about the peaks. It's about how you get through those valleys, what you learn when you're in those valleys, and then it makes you relish those peaks, even if it's for but a moment. It fortifies you each time that you dip so you can get through, because you know, even though we down here now, there's an upside. And as long as you have somebody that you feel that is going to be for you while you going through these things, okay, the journey is going to be worth it. Everybody's not going to have the same journey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to have the same dynamics. Please, please, please don't look at somebody else's relationship and envy it. Fix your own. Fix yourself. If your mate don't want to talk to you, you need to try. You need to keep trying. And sometimes it just ain't there, because sometimes it's just gone too far and too much water is under the dam or between. Okay, but you put in every effort, your 150%, and you hope for the best. It's better to do it in the beginning. I swear, this young woman that is talking about her husband, oh my goodness, she is the perfect example. Okay, she came to him correct. He's still there. He's the soulmate for her. He is still there. They're not going to run away if you be real with them. I'm going to run away when I find out you ain't real. If you come to me looking like, and I'm going to just Denzel, this is Denzel or Blair Underwood or somebody, some handsome person, whatever, and I get in there and you take off your corset and your belly is down to your knees, okay? You take off your hat and hair comes off with the hat. And I'm thinking I'm getting this and I get that. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. Everybody changes. So don't get it twisted, because I ain't superficial like that. You see what I'm saying? When I saw my husband, I saw the most beautiful man I had ever laid my eyes on for me. I saw beyond, and yes, good looking man. Okay, in every way. But he was beautiful on the outside and the inside. That is what did it for me. I saw beyond just his beauty and the persona and all of them things. And I saw something so deep, until that is what has me still here now. Because when I look at that, even though I ain't gonna tell you, he can work your last nerve sometime. Okay. I don't want to say that's not the case. But see, I have the ability to separate those dynamics. You know what I'm saying? And I still see the layers of the onion. Okay. Now, you may say, hey, you live in a fantasy. However, if I want to live in the Alzheimer's, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody that has Alzheimer's or dementia, but if I can be in my happy place till the end of time, what you see is your business, because you don't have to live my life. Okay. Your relationship needs to be what you can deal with, what you can live with. When you live your life for everybody but you, just like I tell my teenagers, you need to like what you see. Forget about what somebody says, because people that are continuously in your business, and that means your friends, your family, all that stuff like that, telling you how you need to run your relationship or your life or whatever, they ain't got to live with you. They're getting one perspective. I can't stand when people have arguments with their spouse or their partner, Okay, it could be knocked down, drag out, and they're on the phone. Well, hey girl, blah blah blah. Hey boy, mama, this, that, and other. Hey brother, da 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 da. 10 minutes later, you done made up. But your brother, your mother, your friend has been left with the dynamics that this is a jerk. All of these complaints build up. The person you should be complaining to about how you feel should be the one that you had the altercation with, because that's the only one that can fix it. Now, you may have to wait until everything cools down. You go to your corners and you come back. Okay. Doing stuff like that all the time is disaster for a relationship, and it's disaster for the dynamics of the family around you and the friends around you, because then they feel compelled to be in your business. And yes, that person may have hurt you. Yes, that person may, if that person is physically hurting you, you don't know how to get out of it, and you asking for help. Hey, help you need to get. But I'm saying these spats and stuff, and you're mad and all this kind of stuff. Sometimes you got to deal with that dynamic with that person and stop putting other people in the middle of your business, and they telling you their opinions based on they care about you, or they envious, or they just nosy, or whatever. You invited them into your life. Their opinions matter more than what's happening with that other person. You have to understand your dynamic is with them, whether it's going to be together or not. That's one scenario. Or every single time you get mad, I'm leaving. I got the divorce papers. I'm this. If you go into a relationship with the intentions of an escape clause, hey, you're doomed for disaster. A relationship ain't no guarantee, okay? Life ain't no, if I could come here and be born and say, this, and this is going to happen. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to live till 200. And then I'll say, I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to be reincarnated again. That would be lovely. We don't write no epitaphs here. Okay. We can make choices that put us in places that we want to be. And sometimes it's not up to us. If you're looking for a guarantee, you need to not have a relationship, because you can't control the dynamics of other people. You have to fit in. You have to blend in. You're going to have to compromise. You're going to have to be real from date one. If you're going into a date, whether it's from an online person or not, and you know, hey, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. Did you tell this person this before you decided to meet them at wherever you're going to meet them? Or you say, hey, I like this person. I'm going to make them love me. They're going to love me after they meet me. I'm not, hey, and I am telling you, I'm not going. That ain't the way to go. That's obsession. Okay. He need to be saying that same thing to you. Y'all need to be on the same page. Okay. So you have to ask them, is this what you want? Because some people want to take it so slow because you don't know what baggage they got. You don't know what dynamics they have. You need to know that we're on the same page, because you can't coerce someone or trick someone or pretend something to get someone trapped into a situation. Sometimes they'll go along with it, but eventually all feelings and truth come to light. And then you sitting there wondering why your heart is broken, because sometimes this person was just so nice, they just didn't want to hurt you. And they said, well, maybe I could feel this way. They ain't know what they want. You done told them what they want.
The Lone Wanderer's Bunker said, if you've never had a disagreement or never had even seen rough waters in a relationship, then something's wrong and you're lying to yourself.
Now, I'm going to tell you, some people know how to have an argument. I'll be totally honest. Okay, my husband and I argue, and I try my best not to go for the jugular. I can talk faster. I can think faster. That's just me. As you see, I can talk. Okay. I know where to hit you if I want to. I'm a Scorpio. I choose not to do that, because I'm going to tell you, somebody could beat your head in, and I don't want nobody to put their hands on me. But wounds, physical wounds heal. Emotional scars stay with you. The words that come out your mouth stays with that person, they may forgive you, they may not say nothing. They may start letting these words compound, and especially if they don't talk about it right away. And they say, oh, well, I'm going to just forget it. You'll never forget it. It comes right back up again and again. So, yeah, I will suggest you are going to have disagreements. Oh, yes, you are. But you got to know how to fight fair, especially when you're not talking about leaving out that door. Because I'm going to tell you, it seems like the person that you care about the most, if the person cares about you, it's like this dynamic. Okay, I care about you just that much. And because I care about you just that much, you could hurt me just that much. And I need you to feel my pain. You can just tell me you hurt. I ain't got to feel your pain. You know what I'm saying? I'm not obtuse. You see what I'm saying? But you have people like that. And I'm going to tell you, you get those red flags in the very beginning. You need how to learn how to fight strategically. And you like, Dad, there's so many rules to have in a relationship. What happened to the organic? Honey, it's organic from the time you meet them unless you sign a contract. But you need to know a relationship is a unspoken contract. It's a financial contract. You got to get those things together too. Okay. It is an emotional contract. It could be a lifelong contract. It can be a glorious ride. It can be a scary ride. It can be a ride that will navigate you through your life. Okay. But it is an unspoken contract. It's organic because unless you are going and you're picking up a mail order bride or husband or partner and you intentionally are petitioning for that, hey, stuff happens. You get attracted for whatever reason. But let us not get it twisted. It is a contract. And so the same dynamics that you use when you are navigating your life out there in the street, you got to have that same intentional dynamic when you're navigating a relationship. Just because this person is that close to you, people tend to go further with people they think that ain't gonna turn away. You know what I'm saying? See, you out there in the street with people, you know how far to go with them because they flick you off like a flea. But you, the person closest to you, that person that if you get sick, if you fall back, they got to catch you, got to listen to all your stuff, got to smell your farts, got to do all those things. You want to take it to a limit of, hey, I dare you because I know you ain't doing it. Honey, you can get the shock of life. Sometimes people will take stuff forever, ever, and all of a sudden it just turns off. People can love you, but they may not be in love with you anymore. People can love you and not like you. And that's going to be the next topic, being in like with your partner. This being in love and it's being in like. So that's next week. I'm giving y'all a little sneak peek. But yes, you're going to fight. You're going to argue. Sometimes you're just in a bad mood. And he look at you or she look at you some way. I'm like, please, you need to be over there. Then we get a hurt feeling. Then there's an argument. There's, child, because we are people. People are imperfect. But ain't nothing wrong with saying you're sorry. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey, I was just having a moment. We are so prideful until we allow pride a lot of times to destroy something that can be beautiful. I'm going to tell you, I know y'all know Luther, okay? And he made a song before he died that was so pertinent to me. It was called I'd Rather. And it just talked about you thinking the grass is greener on the other side. You done had this relationship. Y'all have been through all this stuff. Hey, and I'm bored. Maybe I'd rather try something. Hey, let's take a break. Go out there, do your thing, and realize, shoot, I'd rather have hard times with you than good times with someone else. I'd rather be beside you in a storm than safe and warm by myself. I'd rather have hard times together than have it easy apart. I'd rather have the one who holds my heart. That's profound. Drinky drink. So, this right here little thing, this is probably going to do about an hour. This right here has been cooking since about 5:07. It was ready in about an hour, 15 minutes, right where I needed to be. But I got to tell y'all all this stuff. So I just let it keep cooking because you know what? When I put these little morsels in my mouth, I don't even want to have to chew. How about that? So I'm going to toss this. I'm going to get another pan so I can make this little roux. I'm going to get it inside here. whip that puppy up. Like I said, I want you guys to think about this stuff. Like I said, when I decided to do this, and I know this is like a weird dynamic. I know when you looked at my advertisements or you see my thumbnail, you're trying to figure out, what is she saying? Does she have some voodoo magic in her food that's going and this why she has this food representing, and she's talking about the love rhythm recipe. What is this about? What this is about is because I have had experiences. I've been in these relationships. I've seen in this relationship, and I see so much on social media about negativity and people not really navigating, and people with all of these negative thoughts about relationship. It's enough to make people never want to be with each other. Like I said, there's a whole lot of narcissism and bad people and this, that, and the other. But maybe if we start exhibiting some good behavior, some good relationship dynamics, or how to navigate through these things, maybe we wouldn't get to the point where you over there crying about he was this and he was that, or she was this and she was that. Okay, so I figured, hey, I'm gonna stick my neck out and I'm gonna wrap this up and I'm gonna relate these things to food, because food is hard for us, just like relationships. You know what I'm saying? So this is something I don't know if anybody did before, but I'm trying to do. So tell your friends, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, okay? I know some stuff. Try it. You may like it. I believe you should fix yourself, fix your house, and then invite someone in. Or go stay with them. Whosever house is bigger. So.
Pam said I'm still waiting to hear my song.
Oh, what song is this? What song? You know what? My Pam is my sister. She has one song in her life that she think I got to sing, and I know it. I am not Phyllis Hyman. The lady was prolific. Okay, stop trying to make me mess up her music. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna turn this down just a little because it's cooking down real good. This is gonna keep going. Let me get this here. Let me get me another skillet. I need another skillet.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. That one. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on the back burner, y'all.
This one?
Yes, I'm gonna put this on the back burner so I can do the roux. Let me turn this on before it stops cooking. I keep telling you, I wiped that song out my memory. You know why? Because my sister gonna try to figure out to make me sing that song every single chance she get. Okay, I'm gonna record it so she can play it. Okay, that way he embarrassing me in front of all of these nice people. Okay. Because I don't even remember it. I'm going to tell you, I think I remember. Every time she asks me, I have to think to myself, how does this song go again? I could hear it, but I know, I hear the chorus, but I know all the words to the song, but it's like, I guess she's giving me a mental block because she keeps forcing me to embarrass myself in front of people. All right, let me spray this pan, y'all. I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to take this half a stick of butter that I have left. I'm going to put this in the pan. And I'm going to melt it down, okay? So this will be probably about a quarter cup of liquid. Like I said, because I'm using the keto flour, I'm using the butter, so it doesn't turn out grainy. So I'm going to melt this on a medium high. No, a medium low, a high low. Yes, I'm going to meet this in a high low. And I'm going to try to remember a couple of these words because I swear I'll never hear the end of it. Because I do not remember. Y'all get it on something so I can hear it, please. And so I can sing a couple of bars because I swear, they think that I'm a radio. I'm just some old chick that used to be able to sing, and now I sing because I like to hear music when I'm cooking, and YouTube will not allow me to play the things I like to hear because I need to have them copyrights, and I ain't got money. So I sing, and y'all just get forced to be part of the dynamic.
Okay, I found the word. This is 1,000,000 times the more.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this right quick. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Blame Pam. Okay. 1,000,000 times or more I thought about you. The years, the tears, the happy things we used to do. Memories that warm me like a sunny day. You've touched my life in such a special way. I miss the way you ran your fingers through my hair. Those crazy nights we cuddle in your easy chair. Oh no, I won't let foolish pride turn you away. I'll take you back, whatever price I pay. Oh, friend, it's so nice to feel you hold me again. No, it doesn't matter where you have been. My heart welcomes you back home again. Okay, that's it. Don't ask me to sing the song, Mama.
You got a lot of people commenting nice things. So,
I don't care. Yes, because all y'all want me to look crazy. You know, you're not the only people see this, y'all know. One day I was gonna go sing it.
Lois said, "Why am I smiling and tearing up? Beautiful Casey. Phyllis would be proud. Thank you, Pamela."
Oh Lord, have mercy. Pamela can sing too. I'm gonna invite Pamela to my house and make her sing in front of all y'all. See how she like it. Making me sing Phyllis Hyman. Okay, that ain't fair. Now I got the song stuck in my head. Okay.
Oh, at least you don't forget it.
Now I'm gonna forget it because the next time she try to rip that's what she try to wait. She give me a period of wait period, and then she try to do me, call me out in front of folks. Exactly. So I'm heating this up. I'm gonna go a little higher because I want the butter to melt, and I'm gonna get the keto flour, y'all. Let me turn this down because I don't want all my liquid to disappear. I tell you, the things I go through in this life. All right, so time for me to re-up on the keto flour. For all of you that want to have some nice, I'm going to make some keto fried chicken wings. Oh, baby. But this is the flour. It is called King Arthur Keto Wheat Baking Flour. This has 14 total carbs, but it has, this I want to teach y'all how to read these labels. 14 carbs, you say that's a lot, but it has 10 grams of fiber, 0 sugars, and 0 added sugars. You subtract the fiber in a product from the carbohydrate dynamic. So that would make it 4 grams of carbohydrates to fry you some chicken, okay, to bake you some biscuits per serving. We ain't trying to eat the whole bag of flour, okay? You don't want it to say added sugar. If you add sugar, that's going to put a higher carb content. Okay, just look at this. Don't let nobody blow no smoke up you. Okay, that's how you read a label. So this is why this would be considered keto. I can make all the gravy I want. You feel me? Okay. Okay. So, and I know why she makes me sing this song, because it's reminiscent. And I understand, because like I said, I ain't gonna even be corny, okay? I hear music when my husband ain't making me mad. I hear music. I hear music in my head, okay? I have Technicolor romance going on in his head all the time. Okay, really, when I feel like it. And then when I don't, I have other thoughts that will remain secret. Okay, but music for me and for a lot of people I know, especially the music that I grew up on, tells a story. Music, the guy I grew up on, could literally express your feelings, the way you wanted to say stuff, but you weren't articulate enough, or you were not brave enough to say to somebody. So that's why these songs like that are so meaningful. I can't talk too much about today's music because I just, I've chose to isolate myself to the things that are meaningful to me. So every song that I sing, and what I'm doing now, I put a tablespoonful of flour, this flour in here, but that's all I got left, so that's what we're going to have to do. Okay, and so I have it on a 7. I melted the butter, and doing a roux consists of having some good almond powder, because you need to get that flour cooked. I'm not going to make it too dark because, it's not that kind of party. But depending on what you're making, if you're making a gumbo, you want that thing to look about the color of my hair, a little lighter, about the color of a penny. If you're doing a white gravy or sauce, you don't have to have it that deep. So because I don't have a lot of this flour and I really want my gravy to be nice and robust, I'm going to hit it up with a little cream after it cooks this flour. Because if you don't cook your flour, trust me, you're going to be able to taste it. You're going to be able to taste it. But, I'm going to tell you like this. I know, like I said, everybody is not a great communicator. And you can still love that person. I ain't going to tell you that they got to be all these things. You ask people for the things that you want to have from them. And sometimes you have to show people. So I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't want to talk or she don't want to talk, you may want to write a letter. Okay, leave a message, send an emoji. You know what I'm saying? Just to break the ice. Do these little things if it really matters to you. Send them a song. The song gonna tell you everything. Okay, make them listen. If they won't listen to you, they can listen to them lyrics. And those lyrics may be expressing how you feel. Okay. And then you have some dialogue. Sometimes you need icebreakers because, hey, in this society now, we have put ourselves in a position of we don't really know how to communicate. We have emojied and typed and abbreviated our way out of socialization. So what do you expect when you get in front of somebody and you really have to connect and you have to look that person in the face and try to be real? I'm trying to take you back to that time of being real, being social enough to get enough from any relationship that you have, for real. And if that means, hey, playing that song, doing a little dance, making a little love, get down tonight, whatever, that's what you do. Let me check this room.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for the chorus.
I just sang it. What did she hear?
Maybe she didn't hear that.
Oh, well, you missed it. Everybody else heard it. Did y'all hear it? Tell her I did it, y'all. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of this heavy whipping cream in here because I don't have enough flour. And heavy whipping cream is keto. And I want to thicken this up. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you want to thicken it up and you want to keep the keto, you can. If you want to use regular flour, you can do that. It's okay. Hey, I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you what I'm trying to do with my life, okay? And I'm doing this right now. But you can use regular flour in the same amount, a tablespoon to a quarter cup of oil, or to a half a stick of butter, okay? And they have the measurements on the butter, so you just know it needs to have a half a stick. So now this is cooking up real nice. It's thickening up like I wanted to. This has reduced down. So when I put this in here, the hope is that this will thicken up. Yes, it will. Okay. And I still say, why did she not hear it? I don't hear you. You ain't saying nothing. See, I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in this, a little bit of Casey's blessing, because I like everything to be seasoned. I'm not putting any salt in here because I'm very sure after reducing my stock is more than flavorful. But I'm going to put a little pepper up in this here piece. Yes, I am. Okay. So you made me forget. I'm sitting here thinking, because now I'm going to have to hear her mouth, because she probably went somewhere while I was singing the song, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. You know, and then it's my fault that she missed me cracking all over national TV.
Oh, she said, thanks, so sissy, you made my day.
Okay, so right. So that means she heard it.
Delayed. I think it was delayed.
It was delayed. Oh, she heard it later?
Maybe.
Okay, now, look, y'all.
Okay. She said, then we got the lone wanderer about here. She said, great, now I have to get down tonight, stuck in my head.
Okay, you want me to sing something else to be stuck in your head? Huh? I know, right? Right?
Oh, Pam said, I sing what you sang.
I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. You know the rest. Anyway, so you see this roux? It's nice. You see that? That's a nice consistency. I'm going to mix that with my stock here. And let's hope that we can turn the heat up a little and it's going to thicken up and we'll have the dynamic that we want. Okay, let me get this. I'm taking these little stems out because, see, if you remove them, all the little pieces of thyme have dislocated themselves just like I want them to. Oh, this is looking good. Okay, so you said now I got to do a little dance. Maybe I should say something else so you have better thoughts in your head. That is funny. I know what you mean because I swear that happens to me too. I get something stuck in my head and it just keeps going on and on and on. I know. Pick something, I'll sing it if you want, and that'll put another thought in your head. I'll put a little bit of this basil in here, y'all. So I'm hoping now you understand when I said the subject of this particular love rhythm recipe was about loving your partner the right way. It ain't about your way. It's about the way that's going to fill that person's love cup. It sure is. Whatever it is. Put a sock on it. You know, whatever. Put a sock on their foot. You know, hey, give me a piece of that. Give me that electric blanket. Take my glasses off. Because you know I fell asleep in that chair in front of my desk. Now that's love. All right, y'all. I'm going to bring the heat up on this. Okay, can we get that rice done?
Lois Cobb said, my sister, RIP, was schizophrenic, and you knew that what she felt and thought by what songs lyrics she sang.
See?
I'm laughing at the time she sang DMX song. They gonna make me move my mind up in here.
Oh wow! What? Hey, you see? But she was expressing herself. And you have to listen. Okay, let me tell you like this, and Lois and them know because they are seasoned. You know, she's seasoned like I'm seasoned. A few of the people in this chat is seasoned like I'm seasoned. So, songs for us helped us express ourselves. You can literally, and that's why a lot of times when I'm having a conversation or somebody says something, I can sing a song, literally, because that's how they were written in metaphoric ways to express the things. I mean, hey, that's just the way it was. You know what I'm saying? So for her sister to express herself, man, I think that is like the bomb, for real. And for them to understand that's what she was doing. Oh, I mean, is Corey and Corey gonna have rice? Yeah, I mean, okay, well, okay, this is the deal. So what we do, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I want y'all to look this up. This is also going to be low carb for my husband. I didn't get to tell you, finish the story. Because when you take rice and you cook it 24 hours ahead of time, refrigerate it and reheat it, it changes the composition of the rice from being glucose or starch based to more fiber dynamic. It will not cause your blood glucose level to elevate. Elevation of blood glucose level stops if you're doing a keto diet, you from being in ketosis. So if you want to eat a little of this, you can. I'm not going to do that because I'm going hard. But my husband, hey, little baby steps. Now I got to keep him here with me. Who am I going to fuss with? Okay, so let me turn this up. If you can heat that up for me. Okay, and this is doing real good. I pumped up the heat, y'all, because I want this to thicken like I want it to do. And I'm going to stir it because it get angry over here, y'all. It gets angry. I'm going to hit it a little bit with a little more of this cream because I want it to be a little thicker. And like I said, if you use regular flour, you'll have more of it. Next time I'll have more and I can really show you that you can just use the straight up keto flour. But I'm going to tell you, like, that flour is expensive. I had that flour for months. Oh, believe it or not, flour can go bad. So you want to be careful about storing it. But I've had it for several months because I don't do a whole lot of frying, So, it's something that you use occasionally. It'll cost maybe, the cheapest I've gotten is like $7.99 for that dynamic. And I think it was on Amazon where I got it for that amount. Okay, but some grocery stores will carry it. Most of the time, I have to order it from Amazon. So if you're interested in having, flour or something flour-based, and they even have, they have a pizza crust. My beautiful assistant, I'm just putting this top on here because this thing is boiling really fast and it's messing up my stove. They have a pizza dough that has yeast and everything. She made a pizza with it. It was delicious. And it was guilt-free, y'all. Just a look. Let me tell you something. You can have all the flavor you want and be healthy, eat the right things, have comfort food, but you got to put the work in. Now, putting the work in, getting that healthy, delicious, flavorful comfort food, I want y'all to tell me what you think that is parallel to. I know I'm delayed, so I'm going to give you a minute.
The lone wanderers said to those in the chat, you can't take him anymore. Let's hear Hit the Road Jack.
Hit the road, Jack. I ain't gonna tell him that. No, I want you to come back. You're a bad Lois. Bad. Oh, I thought Lois said that. Okay.
No, she said I've been down that road before, but that was the lone.
Okay, who can't take who anymore? See, I'm sorry, I can't see y'all. I got my glasses on. So the lone wanderer said what? To those in the chat who can't take him anymore, let's hear.
Hit the road.
Okay, you know what?
For those that apply.
For all those that apply, there are no words that need to be spoken. Okay, I'm gonna show you the way. Okay, let me show you the way. That's for sure. Make them scared. Tell them you're gonna cook for them. Oh boy, that'll make them go quick. Mm-hmm. They don't know what you're gonna do when you cook. Like I said, everybody is not made for everybody. I ain't gonna sit up and tell you to put up with some things or whatever. You know what your deal breakers are, for real. But I am gonna tell you, don't be so quick to throw everything in. Is this warm? Don't be so quick to throw everything in the towel and throw the towel in for every little thing. Because everything you want, and y'all didn't answer me, okay?
No, hey. She's supposed to be singing her song to help her get the other song out of her head.
Okay.
That's why she said that.
Oh, you want me to? That's not nice. Okay. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Is that good? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Now that we've come to the end of the road, yes, I can let go. Get out. All right, y'all. We coming to the end of the road of this. I'm about to plate this puppy up. Let my honey bunny taste his favorite and see what he got to say. But before I do that, I promise y'all was gonna find out how this lovely drink was made. And I got my mixologist here, Mr. Corey. He gonna tell y'all the dynamics of this. He sure is, while I plate these puppies up. How about that? And he is Corey. I'm be over here, y'all.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. The drink that I have paired with these delicious chicken gizzards is a combination of a strawberry kiwi seltzer with a nice red grape, what was it? Cider, sparkling wine. Excuse me. Garnished with mint. These are very familiar flavors, blended, put together. You have to know what you're putting into your drink, just like you need to know your partner. You need to know what pairs well with you. You need to know what pairs well with your partner, how to approach them, how to converse with them. And that's why I chose this drink with the chicken gizzards for tonight. And I hope you all enjoy.
And Corey is going to get together. Corey is getting together, y'all, a little mixologist recipe book. And we're going to put that in the community section of our channel and Facebook. So you guys need to start hitting up that. When you get those notifications from the community, I'm going to be putting some things in there other than what the next show is going to be. I'm going to start putting in some of his mixed drinks and stuff. They're real. It's nice. It makes you feel special. You know, it really does. And they're delicious. So I'm going to plate this puppy up. Yes, I am. I'm going to plate this right on up. I'm going to plate this right on up. I said, get up, 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 get up. I'm going to plate it up. All right, y'all.
I think the girl master's running somewhere. I see.
Yes, I hear him. I do. Do I hear him coming?
No.
Okay. I'm going to turn this off, y'all. Okay. And let me get a ladle. A little ladle. Okay, and I'm going to take this top off here. Let me move my delicious. Okay, so let me get my ladle. Oh, this is a beautiful thing, y'all. This is a beautiful thing. Okay, so let me just put that. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice gravy. That is so delish. I am telling you, you better go find somebody to smack now. Okay, he always threatening to smack somebody every time I cook. Okay.
Wow.
Let me see if there's anybody outside the house.
I didn't hear you. You said what?
The lone wanderer left you a little chat.
Oh, that's so. Oh man, let me tell you something. Y'all trying your best to make me cry up in this piece. Y'all been trying all day. Thank you so much. So, thank you. Please come back. I really, really cherish you. Thank you. I really do. Thank you so much. Okay, put a little garnish on here, y'all.
Somebody turn on the floodlights outside so I can see who's outside.
No, you're not going to see anybody. This is what you're going to do, okay? So I'm going to tell you this. I made this because you love it so much. But of course, I had to do my thing. I did make it healthy.
Oh.
Okay. Listen. Okay. Take it and be happy. But before, see, I tell the truth eventually. All right. So I need, tell me if y'all can see this. Can you see it? Can y'all see it? Okay. Did I do him some justice or what? Okay. Okay. Do I need to sing that song? Y'all think I need to sing that song? I'm gonna sing that song. Is it the way you love me, baby? Okay.
But Emerald says that rule.
Okay, Emerald don't live here.
Oh.
Okay, Emerald don't live here. I like him, but okay, he don't live here anymore. Okay. Hey, let me make my other people's a plate, and they can tell you how they feel. Because he over here, he's so full until he don't care nothing about it's healthy. It's keto. That eat some and tell the people what you think.
Okay.
Okay. Let me give you some. Come on here.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Oh, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You ain't been here all these years thinking you hurting my feelings. You ain't missing no meals, my brother.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Let me give you a little bit of garnish.
Oh my God, that's delicious, baby.
You love it?
I love it.
Do you love it?
I love it.
And see, I'm going to tell y'all, that's what you do. I'm not no big fan of these. I will eat them. I'm not going to be able to enjoy them with the rice and stuff, but it's all good. Because I'm going to stand up here with author and writers because I want to love him the way he needs to be loved. And that's through his stomach.
This is so good. I smack somebody tomorrow.
Okay, he's violent. We're gonna have to give him a care package. Here you go, Corey. Corey's gonna go. Corey gonna get in front of the camera and tell y'all what he thinks. Let me give beautiful assistant some. Okay, there you go. And beautiful assistant is rocking with me, and she gonna be healthy. So we not doing the rice, y'all. She's gonna be healthier. Like I said, this rice is not gonna elevate. Get yourself some. It's not gonna elevate the glucose level, but like I said, me and her going hard. Yeah. Okay, you have a drink there. You have your drink.
I drank mine already.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me taste this first and I find it.
Yeah, we'll do that after.
Oh man.
Ooh, I smashed myself in the face.
Okay, it's hot, y'all.
This one nice. I gotta hit it twice.
That's delicious. I got plenty here for you.
That's delicious.
Oh, you do?
Yes, plenty.
Bless your heart.
Ooh, it's hot though. Ooh.
And I got some more over here that's steaming and cooking.
Oh my God.
Okay, so what do y'all think? Is this a love-worthy meal or what, y'all?
Yes, man.
Okay, so hey, here y'all got.
Very tender.
Very tender. How y'all like that gravy?
Yeah, show you people this nice wine we got from Italy.
Okay, well, I'm not going to advertise somebody else. They need to give me a brand deal. Okay, anyhow, y'all, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of the Love Rhythm Recipe. I hope the information that we shared, and man, it wasn't some good ones. I'm so happy that all of you stopped in here. Please tell somebody, okay? Because, hey, I can do this every day. I give you a show for every ache and pain, everything you want to know, 7 days a week if I could. And that's what I'm trying to work towards. But I am telling you, okay, you got to start from the beginning. You got to be intentional. You got to be real. That's the person that you may spend the rest of your life with. And you have the power to make sure that that dynamic happens the way that you want it to. I want you to fortify yourself. I want you to love yourself. I want you to know how to live with yourself so you can live with others. Hey, if you like this, you know what you need to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Turn on them notification bells, y'all, so y'all can know when I'm coming at you with. I'm gonna come here every Saturday. Y'all need to know. So y'all need to decide whether y'all want 6 or 6:30 because I can accommodate. I ain't mad at you. Just hit me up. Send me something, put it in the chat, whatever. And like I said, please look at the community area in my channel because I'm going to have some of these lovely drinks there that you may want to get. Those recipes are going to be there. And as always, you know what I wish you.
Ramen Dan. I'm sorry. Ramen Dan also gave you the chat.
Hey, Ramen Dan. Thank you. I tell you, I feel love all day long. Yes, I will stay warm. Mwah. Yes, for sure. In any case, okay, you know what I wish you? I wish you love. I wish you peace. I wish you the best relationships that you have now, that you want to have in the future. And if it's just a relationship with getting your life right, do you, boo? I hope that each and every one of you find your rhythm and dance. Bye-bye.